Hello guys. Today is going to be another Empties video. I say another, what am I talking about? We haven't had an Empties video on this channel in like 7 months. Yeah, I just went back and looked. It's been since the fall of 2021. So it's been a while. So this is literally about 7 months of Empties right here. Lots of moisturizers. Obviously, you know, the winter months that my skin was super dry, and even still, I think it's just coming with my age. I'm just getting drier and drier as I age. So I'm flying through moisturizers. Also, an eye cream, lots of skincare in here. I do have a couple hair care products, but a lot to talk about here today, so we'll just go ahead and get started. The first product we'll talk about is something that's actually expired, so I'm just gonna go ahead and toss it, but this is amazing. Let me tell you what this is. This is the Benton Fermentation Eye Cream. This has literally everything you want in not even just an eye cream, but a skincare product. It has all the amazing science-backed ingredients that Korean skincare is known for in here. There's ceramides, there's galactomyces, there's also bifidoferment lysate. So that's in the big, oh gosh, what's the Estee Lauder serum? Advanced Night Repair. That serum is like a cult favorite, and that is that serum's claim to fame. But that serum is, isn't it like $100 and something? But you can get this for, I think, $20 on Amazon. You can also get it on YesStyle and Stylevana if you prefer to shop on those websites. But I'll leave my Amazon link below. And by the way, I always have my Amazon store linked below. I'm always adding new tops I find on Amazon, Amazon fashion, and also skincare and makeup finds from Amazon as well. But this is such a good eye cream, and I just wanted to mention it, first of all, again, because it's expired. Oh, it tells you, see, I wish all skincare companies told you this. It tells you when it was manufactured in 2019 and then that it expires in 2021, 2/4/2021. So yeah, this expired at the beginning of last year. So time to get rid of it, but so many great ingredients in here, and there's also peptides, great ingredients in here, and it's so plumping underneath the eyes, really thick, rich, and creamy, which is why I love it. But it's really thick and buttery and creamy. It just melts into the skin. And I know this is a cult favorite Korean skincare product. Everybody loves this for good reason. It's so moisturizing, so rich underneath the eyes. Moving on to some moisturizers. Let's see. Let's talk about this Beauty Pie Moisturizer. Another standout favorite. I have to pick up another one of these. One of these was sent out through PR. I did do a sponsored video with Beauty Pie in the past, but then I picked up another one for myself because I was so sad to not have this moisturizer in my arsenal anymore. But this is the Deep Moisture Miracle Cream by Beauty Pie. There's squalene in here, and they also list this exopolysaccharide, which I guess, I don't know, I guess just extra proteins in here. Great for repairing the skin, soothing the skin. But the best part about this moisturizer, I think honestly this is one of the most moisturizing moisturizers that I've used. It's so smoothing and silky on the skin, and it has this like pillowy, soft, cushiony feel to it. It melts into the skin, and it leaves almost this like slip to the skin. I will say it doesn't completely sink into the skin, but if you have dry skin, I think you would appreciate that almost second occlusive layer nature of this product. It's so good, so silky and velvety on the skin, and just so moisturizing. This saved my skin in the wintertime. One of my favorites. It's under $30, and it has good anti-agers in here. You're getting a lot for your money as far as the ingredients go, and it's fragrance free. I love that Beauty Pie actually listens to their consumers. I know a lot of people complained about their skincare having fragrance in them, and I noticed they're releasing a lot more products that are fragrance free. But this is one of my top favorite products from Beauty Pie. Hands down, it's so good. And if you're not interested in Beauty Pie's subscription service, you can still purchase their products just individually. Love that moisturizer. A moisturizer that I did not think was worth the money was by Tatcha. This is the Tatcha Indigo Overnight Repair Cream. These are very similar in that they are so thick and occlusive, but this is a little heavier. And I will say, I feel like this absorbs into the skin a little better. This does leave that like really thick film on the skin, which if you have dry skin, it is really nice, reparative, and soothing on the skin. I did find that this heavily moisturized my skin, but I didn't feel any like skin changing effects to this. I just felt like it was like a thick moisturizer. Like I would have got the same effect as if I slugged my face with Vaseline. It's really nice, but I just don't think it's worth this insane price tag. But I was so tempted to try it out, so I had to pick it up. It was a brand new product by Tatcha, I think last year. But if you have dry skin and if you're a fan of Tatcha, you might like it. It's fragrance free. It is really gentle on the skin. This is not talked about a lot anymore, and it's not even available on Ulta anymore. You can still get it on QVC, and QVC still QVC still has really good deals on this. I think I last saw they had a 2-for-1 on the Secret Sauce. It's a little lighter than the Beauty Pie, but it still packs in the moisture and very smoothing on the skin. And what I love about this is that it gives like a glowy result to the skin. It has that like initial impactful result, like you apply it and you're like, oh, my skin looks really luminous and youthful. It's just really pretty on the skin. So I do really love this moisturizer. I was trying to do an It Cosmetics whole skincare review, but I've been trying out so many different things. I haven't really got to focus on, like, I still have their eye cream that's sitting in my closet that I haven't touched yet. I still have to try out a few things before posting that video. I did just finish up the Color Science eye cream. Speaking of eye creams, this is the Firm and Repair cream. I don't have any left of this to show you guys the texture, but I did do a full review of this. You can see my before and after pictures. Speaking of a hefty price tag, this is $95. And I don't think the results were worth the money. I did get a little bit of smoothing, but it wasn't any amount of, I just didn't think the results were worth $95. A little bit of smoothing, but it has a pasty consistency as well. So it's thick and rich, but it somehow almost feels like drying after a while, if that makes sense, because of that like pasty feel. So yeah, I almost wished it had a little bit more of like a silkiness to it. And I did get some smoothing results. You can see it in my before and after pictures, but again, I just think this price tag is insane for a peptide eye cream. So you're just really getting a peptide containing eye cream. It's good, it's nice, it's rich, but I didn't like the pasty feel and I didn't think the results were worth the money. Next up is, let's see, the Pharmacy Honey Halo, one of my top 5 favorite moisturizers. This is a skin savior if you have dry, parched skin. It literally heals all your dry patches. It does have a heavier feel, almost on the lines of that greasy, oily feel on your face, but if you have dry skin, I'm sure, as I said before, a lot of us appreciate that. Probably a little too heavy if you do have oily skin, but love this moisturizer. It's very, very healing and so moisturizing. It has this silky, it's one of those moisturizers that is so satisfying to use and you almost feel that instant result from it. It has ceramides in here, so it's really reparative for the skin. It's great. I love this. One of my favorite products by Pharmacy. And then next up, the Derma E Vitamin C Bright Eye Hydrogel Patches. These were really nice, really plumping underneath the eyes, really hydrating. I really enjoyed these. They're fragrance free. I didn't get any brightness from these, but they were really impactful as far as the hydration goes. All right, and then next up is the Dermatology Peptide Night Cream. This is nice. It is a pretty popular product by Dermatology. It is very similar to the Skin Fix moisturizer, the Lipid Fix. I forget what that moisturizer is called, but it's very similar in that occlusive nature, but I don't feel like it really hydrates the skin as much as I would have liked. I appreciate the ingredients in here. There's peptides, ceramides, antioxidants, but I did not feel like this was deeply hydrating on the skin. It just it feels like an extra layer at night. It does soothe the skin, but I never woke up with overly hydrated skin, which I want to see in a nighttime moisturizer. So not my favorite by Dermatology, but it is nice. I know a lot of people love this, but I found I had the same result with that Skin Fix moisturizer. It's heavy and somehow reparative, but I just didn't get the moisture I crave from both of these moisturizers. So yeah, very similar to the Skin Fix if you do enjoy that moisturizer, and it's cheaper than the Skin Fix. So maybe give this a go if you like the Skin Fix moisturizer. I just didn't find it to be overly hydrating on my dry skin. And then I did finish up a Good Genes by Sunday Riley. I'm trying out the new one by Good Molecules. It's not new, but it is a reformulated product. It's the discoloration serum. I really want to see if that makes a difference with my dark spots. And I'm trying another product on my chest too. So look for that 2-month follow-up to come. But once that is finished, or once my 2 months, whichever comes first, is up, I will go back to the Good Genes. And you guys know I love this. One of the most brightening, smoothing serums, most gentle yet exfoliating serums out there. This like transforms your skin. There's nothing like it. Somehow it's so gentle, but you still get that satisfying tingle to it. It's almost like an instant facial in a bottle, but you never get those peeling side effects. It's great for right before an event if you just want to renew the surface of your skin. It's just amazing. There's so many great kits that have this in it as well by Sunday Riley. I'll include some of those links down below so you guys, if you want to try out maybe a small sample first before committing to the big size, because I know it is expensive, but it's a great product. One of my most favorite skincare products. And then next up, the Olaplex No. 6 Bond Smoother. One of my favorite leave-in treatments. This is so reparative on the hair, and it just adds a silky quality to the hair, and it doesn't weigh my hair down. It's so overly heavy moisturizing, but it doesn't make my hair greasy. It's just an amazing product. I love it. And they just changed the packaging, so you can now get it, dropping things, you can now get it with a pump, which was much needed because it was impossible to get that last little bit of product out. But so good if you're looking for a good blow dry / styling cream / leave-in product. This is great. Speaking of reparative products, the Repair Serum by Beauty of Joseon, the ginseng and snail mucin. If you're looking for a product that if you want to glow in your skin, you want something to renew your skin, you want a plumping serum, this is so great for that compromised skin barrier. If your skin is inflamed, if it's irritated, I've used this after, you know, if I've overly exfoliated, if I was having some extra dryness. This is so smoothing on the skin, and I just always, the most impressive thing about this serum is literally the name of the product, like the reparative effect. The next day my skin just felt extra soothed and just calmed down. It's such a great serum. So I really love this. Also another product that you can get on Amazon or Yes Style or Stylovana. These so good. I love this brand. I really want to try out their sunscreen. Let me know if you guys have tried it. I know it's getting really good reviews. But next up is the Verse Skin Soak Rich Moisture Cream. You guys know this is another moisturizer that I've always raved about. You can buy it at Target. So moisturizing. This also has squalene in here and red algae extract. Red algae is in a lot of high-end skincare, so the fact that you can get this at a lower price tag, it's really rich but not overly rich. I've compared this to, ew, there's an old hair in here, gross. I've compared this to the Drunk Elephant Protini Cream. It has that almost like gel-like consistency, but still very heavily moisturizing, and you get that glowy morning result. It's just a gorgeous moisturizer that you can find at the drugstore. Love this. And then next up, another moisturizer by Bliss. We go through these all the time because it's one of my husband's favorite moisturizers. This is the Cream to Water Hydrator. Really lightweight, it absorbs into the skin really quickly. I feel like it irritated my skin, interestingly enough, and I just never reached for it. And my husband is very sensitive and eczema prone actually, and he finds this very reparative on his skin. He loves it. So I don't know what my skin reacted to in this, but if you're looking for a nice lightweight watery creamy moisturizer, he loves this. So yeah, that is a really nice moisturizer that my husband really likes, nice and lightweight. Next up is this Essence mascara. Not my favorite Essence mascara, the What the Fake mascara. I liked this at first, but then I felt like it got a little drying at the end, so not my favorite, but I went through that. And then this Liquid Gold Stratus Skincare Serum. This is actually, it's a moisturizer. I use this as a serum because it was very lightweight on my skin, not heavy enough for a moisturizer, but this has sea buckthorn seed oil in here. So it gives that, like, if you're not familiar with sea buckthorn seed oil, it gives almost like that glow. It has that intense, almost like neon yellow color to it. It is very, it's known for its nourishing, rich fatty acid components in it. And if you want something to repair your skin, but also a nice moisturizer, this gives such a nice glow to the skin. I found this very reparative, very soothing on the skin, and it really intensely hydrates even though it's a lightweight moisturizer. The only thing, it's not occlusive at all, so again, I felt like I needed something on top of this, but it's so nice and hydrating and just really reparative. So I flew through this. I really enjoyed this. I know this is one of their really hyped up products from this brand, cult favorite product, the Liquid Gold I cannot talk this morning. Skin Strengthening Moisturizer by Stratus Skin. Really good. And then next up, a favorite cleanser of mine by the Inkey List. I think this is my top most favorite product from the Inkey List. This is the Fulvic Acid Brightening Cleanser. This is a gel cleanser, but it does have I believe there's sunflower seed oil in here, so it's very silky on the skin. It has almost, it's very jelly-like on the skin, but still really hydrating, very effective, and you get so much for your money. It took me a while to go through this. This has 5 fluid ounces in here. Love this, very calming, and it does a great job at removing makeup. Really great if you have sensitive skin, so love that. And then next up, the Sunday Riley CEO 15% Vitamin C Serum. I did a video where I compared this against the Timeless Serum. I did get results from this, but it wasn't This is one of those products that gives those initial, like, really great, it has a great first impression because it does have almost like a shimmer glow to it. So it makes your skin look so youthful and really just smoothed out, and it gives this gorgeous glow to the skin. It just gives that like bouncy, and the feel too, a nice bouncy appearance to the skin. It makes your skin look so hydrated. But I didn't feel like I got great results from this. It's good, it worked. I did get some diminishing on my dark spots, but not a ton. And that brings us to our next product that I do get great results from, and that is the Timeless Ferulic Acid Vitamin C Serum. This is their 20%. They do have one that has a lower concentration, because I know some people do find this irritating, and I do find that it does have a little sting to it when I use it. But that's only if I've like exfoliated the night before. Otherwise, I do feel like it's a pretty gentle serum and very effective. Ew, this is so gross. But 20% vitamin C, you're getting that strong concentration, but not too high of a concentration. 20% vitamin C is the concentration that has been proven in scientific studies. This is one of my biggest skincare pet peeves. When companies overly do it with their active ingredient, all you need is that minimum concentration that has been proven in scientific studies, and it will make a difference in the skin. It's a marketing thing though. If you see a 20% product versus a 30% product, any layperson is going to think, oh, let me go for the 30% because that's going to give me a quicker result. But in the long run, it's just going to give you more irritation. 20% is all you need with a vitamin C. This also has the ferulic acid and vitamin E, two antioxidants that are proven to work well with the vitamin C. It keeps the stability and it maintains that effectiveness that you want out of the vitamin C. One of my favorite vitamin C's right here, so effective, and I love that all the ingredients, everything in this is so thoughtful and backed by scientific studies. And it's cheap. It's 25 bucks. One of the, I think the best for your money vitamin C's out there. It's really great. So love that. All right. And then another product, I found this in my makeup drawer. I'm like, I need to get rid of this. First of all, this foundation has since been discontinued, but this is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Foundation. I feel like, wasn't there issues with the quality of this product? Like some people were getting gritty foundations or something. I actually really liked this product, but it's way past its expiration date, so I will be getting rid of this. So bye-bye to the Confidence in a Foundation. One more travel size moisturizer, the Versed Dew Point Moisturizing Gel Cream. I talked about this in my recent favorites, how I was sleeping on this product. Everybody talks about this moisturizer. I avoided it because a lot of people with oily skin were saying that they loved it. I'm like, maybe it's a little too lightweight for my skin, but it is such a lightweight moisturizer, but it still is so moisturizing on my skin. It really is hydrating, and it has this like silky quality to it. It wears well underneath makeup. It's a great daytime moisturizer for me, and I've used it at night too, and I do feel like it's an effective overnight moisturizer as well. So I'm going through the bigger size bottle right now, but yeah, I use this up pretty quickly. Really great moisturizer by Versed. And then two eyebrow products. I always go through these. These are one of my favorites. This is the NYX Precision Brow Pencil. I talk about this all the time. It has a little tiny square tip to it, almost the same size as your individual brow hairs, so it makes it really easy to apply those eyebrows. And then, I don't know why I bought this again, because I believe I went through one of these already and I didn't like it. But this is the Morphe. I think I picked it up because of the price. I hate spending a lot of money on eyebrow pencils. I feel like they all do the same, but this pencil I'm not a big fan of. It's a little dry, and I feel like you have to press hard to get that result. So I have to remember, I will not repurchase this again. This is the Morphe eyebrow pencil, but the NYX one is great. Again, one of my favorite eyebrow pencils. I pick up the shade Ash Brown, which I love because it's very neutral. It has no red undertones to it, so the color is very nice and natural. So love this so much. And then I went through the Beauty Pie Super Healthy Hair Repair Treatment. What I loved about this, first of all, it has this, I have a little bit left because I wanted to show you guys the texture of this. This thick, buttery texture. It's so rich in the hair, so silky. It's just a gorgeous product. It really, I feel like if my hair really needs some extra hydration, I've been reaching for this, and I really did enjoy this. Especially, my hair has been on the drier side. It's just extra coarse these days, and I did find it very reparative. Here, there's shea butter in here, and there's Color Plus amino acids, strengthening Keravis, and smoothing Gloss X4. Beauty Pie has all these patented ingredients in a lot of their products. But anyway, it's a really nice reparative extra step in your shower routine. And that's the only thing with this. It is an extra step in your shower routine, so it is a little time consuming because you still have to put conditioner over it, which is very unusual for a hair mask. And if you don't add the extra conditioner after rinsing this out, it almost gives your hair this like squeaky feel. It's somehow still reparative on the hair, but it doesn't give your hair that like satisfying detangling feel until you put a conditioner over top of it. It's a very unusual product, but it is very, again, reparative on the hair and very smoothing. You just have to use it the correct way. So make sure you shampoo first, then add this in, use it as a hair mask, rinse it out, and then put in your conditioner and rinse as you normally would. Because again, if you don't rinse it out, you're gonna get that like kind of like squeaky clean feel, not that like silky feel that you want. So interesting product, extra step in your routine, but I do feel like the results are worth it, and it smells amazing. It smells like the hair salon. You know how there's like, I feel like you can never mimic the scent from a hair salon. You bring these products home and it still somehow never smells like how your hair smells when you left the hair salon, but that has an amazing, like, sophisticated smell to it. It smells so good. So I do really love that hair mask. It's really rich and buttery, which is what I liked about it the most. It's great for my dry, coarse hair. So really love that. But alright guys, that does it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this Empties video. Let me know about any new releases you're excited about, anything you'd like to see me review. But thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best. I will see you guys in my next video.